Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Agent Zero in the
Playmaker is
house.
here, sporting the NFC West champion Los Angeles Rams.
Yep.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. NBA season is over.
We can breathe.
Yep.
Yeah. Because, woo. After halftime, I was like, this is not all right. They playing around.
What did you tell me on Thursday?
You have no idea how ready I was.
Oh, I'm sure.
Salute to, hey, Playmaker, salute to you. I think we all were ready to hear you just absolutely unload. But 24 minutes later in Game 7, the Thunder took care of business. They win the World Championship. And I'm just going to consider this as an express episode. And we will not be I'm going to lay a few things out there. We're not going to be taking a break today. We're going to go right to the top of the hour. And as I said, I got a lot of things to do here, and I want to do it right. I'm just going to give Playmaker the floor. It's all yours.
I mean, OKC handled business. What more I can say about that? They got the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them.
Yep.
You do hate the fact that you had to see Tyrese Halliburton go down the way that he did. And I think we all need to understand that if somebody has a calf injury, make sure they sit down. Because
yes.
Yeah, now it's turned into a torn Achilles.
And it's going to cost him a full season.
He's already had the surgery, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as that happened, as soon as he read, I said, that's the Achilles.
Yep.
Because I went straight to Kevin Durant. I was like, that's the Achilles right there.
And I went to Kevin Durant when they first brought up the problem earlier in the series. I think it was Game 5 when he first injured it. I think it was Game 5.
Yes.
So hate that for Indiana. I'm gonna see how Rick Carlisle is gonna navigate this team through next season. And speaking of Kevin Durant,
oh no,
here we go.
The man's in Houston.
He is.
And here's the crazy part. Now, Phoenix, you got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick in tomorrow's draft, and 5 second-round picks.
5.
Yeah.
How in the blue hell did y'all let Houston keep Ahmad Thompson?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Whenever Playmaker begins a question with how in the blue hell, you know it's serious.
Yeah.
You telling me Houston got to keep Ahmad Thompson, Şengün, and they just re-signed Steven Adams, and they're adding Kevin Durant?
Yep, and yes.
Cole Jones is a happy man.
Mm-hmm.
Houston did a move that Cole Johnson approved of.
Absolutely, he did.
Which is mind-blowing. Like, y'all let Ahmad Thompson stay in Houston.
The one player that should have been, if it was a straight-up one-on-one, if you want to talk about key players, go on, please.
So now we look at the West, and let's be completely honest here. OKC has everybody on the contract. Like, that team ain't going nowhere.
No.
What Sam Presti has done should be studied by every GM in every single sport.
I agree with that.
The man's won a title, and guess what? That man still has 15 first-round draft picks. Tell me when you seen a GM that can pull that off.
True.
Not since Bill Walsh.
That man still has a cap load of draft picks
Mm-hmm.
and a team that just won the title.
Team that just won the title, and all they get to do is add to it.
Which means they ain't getting nowhere. We just talked about Houston, so you know Houston's on the come up.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna forget the Denver Nuggets. They still got Nikola Jokic.
The Joker.
They still got Jamal Murray. Maybe with him not so good this play, he might revert back to the old Jamal Murray.
With him being completely healthy.
Can't forget about Ant-Man up in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Then you look at the Lakers, who was sold for $10 billion, by the way.
Yep. Same dude who bought the Dodgers.
And that's $10 billion with a B.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much obliterated what the Boston Celtics was sold for.
Yeah, Boston was sold for $6 a handful of years ago.
And Boston has more championships than the Lakers.
Yep.
$10 billion.
Yeah.
But what that look like with the LeBron James, Luka Doncic running it back a full season this time, not a half a season, a full season.
That's if LeBron stays healthy the entire season.
Maybe we look at LeBron. He really doesn't miss a lot of games like that. Luke, on the other hand,
Yeah. Both of them have been problematic when it comes to that.
That's a different topic all by itself. And speaking of staying healthy, let me go back to the state of Texas, and go to Dallas.
Kyrie Irving, anyone?
Anthony Davis.
Captain Glassjaw.
So, as the state of Oklahoma celebrate their first ever professional title, we can run through the college titles. I'm pretty sure Snowman can tell you all about the college titles that the state of Oklahoma has.
Yep.
But professional, they have a professional title. They get to celebrate for the next couple of months. Because when the new NBA season starts, the Wild Wild West will still be the Wild Wild West. And you don't know who's coming out of the West. And then on the East, well, the door has opened for the New York Knicks. I'm pretty sure Boston is ready to get that sour taste out their mouth now.
Oh, yeah.
Then Cleveland. Don't know how to feel about y'all right about now.
Don't. I'll settle that. Don't.
But I'll be respectful and put y'all in the mix because y'all was the number one seed going into the playoffs. So I will put some respect on your name. That's 3 teams that I named, right?
Yep.
Well, unfortunately for Indiana, I might have to take them out because they don't have Tyrese Halliburton.
They don't have Tyrese.
That's actually sucks.
Very fair assessment. Very fair.
By the way, Tyrese Halliburton, thank you for a great playoff run.
Yep.
You have had a playoff run that I have never seen Michael Jordan do. I have never seen anybody in every single series can hit the shot that is needed for his team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on a program that reveals Michael Jordan. And they would tell you Michael Jordan, they'd never do that.
No.
Not even Kobe Bryant. So thank you for a hell of a playoff run, sir. So I'm still down to 3 teams in the East. See the Philadelphia? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But we're talking about people that have made a glass. Joel Embiid and Paul George, they can't stay healthy if their lives depended on it.
Not wrong.
Trust the process.
So I'm still up to 3 teams. So am I missing? Well, Pat Riley, I think your time as a man of South Beach might be over because nobody wants to come to South Beach, which is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Not for me, it ain't.
And Pat Riley, it is your fault.
Next thing you know,
Never thought I would never say them words.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have that for a graphic.
So I'm still down 3 teams in the East. Jeez.
Yeah.
Who else in the East I can put in the mix. Let's see.
Toronto, Chicago.
Toronto, no. Chicago.
Not yet.
Nah, can't go Chicago.
Sure as hell can't go Brooklyn. They're stuck in the shadow realm.
Thank you, Victor.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Victor.
Got the Knicks. Milwaukee.
No.
We don't know what's gonna happen with Giannis, so that's the problem.
Giannis is probably gonna dip.
Giannis hasn't said what he wants to do yet. So as of right now, he's still a Milwaukee Buck. So we putting a question mark by Milwaukee. Trying to think, it should be a 4. Oh, that's right. The team who gave up 4 first-round picks for one Desmond Bain.
The team in Florida that done screwed up worse than the Red Sox did.
Orlando Tragic. Thank you, Paul Porter.
Well, outside of the 4 first-round picks, we only gave up Cole Anthony and Contavious Caldwell Pope. So still got Paolo Banchero, still got Fans Wagner. Mo Wagner will be back at some point during that season from his ACL injury. Jalen Suggs will be back. So we're one of the top 2 defensive teams in the league, which I can tend that'll be the same case going into next season. Maybe Desmond Bain can unlock the offense for us.
That might be wishful thinking.
And you can call it wishful thinking, but guess what? That's the move that we made. So that's the hand I have. That's the hand I have to play.
You'd be better off throwing that hand away.
So in the East, you only got about 4 teams you can actually look at, unless somebody else wants to surprise us and step their game up. We'll see how that goes. While the West is going to be a tipsy-turvy, a dipsy-do Royal Rumble for all 82 games.
Yes, it is.
Probably should say 82 games plus because you don't know how the playoffs going to go.
Oops. Sorry.
Not the Mario.
Yes, the Mario coin.
Not the Mario coin. Oh,
Mario
yes,
coin.
sir.
He hit the
Mario coin. I have the Mario coin.
So that's my NBA talk for today. So, man, you want to add anything to the NBA? Oh, and by the way, before I do that, NBC, I love exactly what y'all doing. Y'all not playing no games.
Good.
I love it. Y'all not playing no game. Because if you didn't know, well, you already knew who was going to be all the cast members in, but you ain't know who was going to lead. You know who they picked to lead the NBA coverage and WNBA coverage because WNBA going to NBC too.
About time.
The one and only Maria Taylor.
Okay.
Say NBC ain't playing games. I love you for it.
I can live with that. I mean, we already know 2 of the biggest names they drew in as special contributors.
Uh-huh.
Hey, just saying. NBC ain't playing.
Nope.
They're not playing games.
I love every minute of it.
They put the icing on the cake for me. They said Maria Taylor's going to lead the charge. That is perfectly fine with me.
And of course, we got the original song coming back.
Oh, they better have their original song coming back. There's no other way.
Wait, just a moment. Did you say they had the original song coming back?
NBC got the rights to it back. It is coming.
I told Fox. I said Fox.
mean-
I said Fox. You gonna have to get that back to NBC.
You mean this?
Yes.
This is the NBA on NBC.
So many memories.
Matter of fact, let me take y'all back a little bit. This is the NBA on NBC. The 1991 NBA Finals. There you go.
That works.
When you did that, I thought about Amara Rashad.
Yes.
Yes.
Marv
Yes.
Albert on the call.
Marvelous Marv Albert. Mike Fratello. For a while, Bob Costas doing some of the main games. Oh, and Playmaker, I have a present for you. When you talked about the Miami Heat, why are they in the shambles they're in? Because yes, Pat, it is you.
Damn it.
It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen. You're welcome.
Shane, you talked it up. See that?
Why the hell do I have to do this all the time?
You talked it up.
Damn it.
As soon as you said something, he went straight to doing that. That's why he never put his head back in the camera again.
Oh, damn. damn.
Now that I got NBA out of the way, WNBA. I wonder if they're gonna use that for the WNBA too. That would be interesting.
They need to.
Yep, they do. They do.
Yeah. Speaking of WNBA, Snowman, I need you on screen, sir.
I got this. Oh,
because I need to look at Snowman when I say this.
Just say it.
You know, no, I need to see your face.
I'm
having a Stephen A. Smith moment here. Okay,
you're having a Stephen A. Smith moment.
Oh hell no! There you go. There you go.
Why is Clayton Clark struggling on the West Coast?
They're not playing good basketball.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Golden State Warriors, they finally met Caitlin Clark and they did a number on her.
They shut her down
big time
in the second half. They shut her down in the second half. That kind of play, I don't mind.
And then I'm pretty sure Indiana fans gonna hate me when I say this. The city of Las Vegas own y'all.
I'm not mad at you for saying that. It's the truth. 16 straight wins.
Y'all haven't beaten Las Vegas since 2019.
13.
2019. This one, what they said on the podcast. I was watching the game.
I covered the game. 13. It's 13.
2013?
Yeah, they were a different franchise then. But even between that and the move to Vegas, it's 2013.
Jeez. What does Vegas have over y'all?
A voodoo. A mojo. Better players.
That was not a great game for the Las Vegas Aces. Because that first half.
Not a great game, huh?
I could have sworn I saw at least 14 points left on the board by the Aces. Because they couldn't make layups all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And Caitlin Clark, she is struggling. Oh my gosh. What is it? 1 for 17 in the last 2 games? From 3?
That's pretty bad.
Take me off camera, please.
I got you. You're good, boss.
There's just something interesting going on here. Oh, and by the way, Service announcement. Chicago Sky. Kinetic Suns. Yeah, I didn't even throw the Aces in there. There is a guard out there that was a free agent that y'all can actually grab to help scoring in the name of Deja Kelly.
You good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Can somebody go grab Deja Kelly? Because I'm tired of looking at Chicago. And in the second half, they act like they forgot how to put the ball in the bucket.
Or they don't know how to. Never mind.
Dallas Wings, y'all just, I don't know what it is. Y'all just don't know how to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just don't know how. I don't know what it is, but y'all just don't know how to finish. Connecticut, don't get me started with Connecticut.
No.
No, I'll leave Connecticut alone.
At least this week.
Oh Lord, not this week. I'm just saying. Teams need help scoring, and there's Deja Kelly out there as a free agent, and nobody's picking her up.
He'll leave them alone for this week.
I wish I could leave the Chicago Sky alone for a week, but
no, we're not. No, we're not. I'll do it for you. It's June 23rd. No, it's June 24th, 2025. Where'd it go? And the Chicago Sky continued to play like
only reason why I allowed it because the man lives in the city. So
hey, you're talking to a former Chicagoan here. So trust me, I know the vibe.
Matter of fact, Victor, what is up with y'all professional teams up there in Chicago?
I'll answer that question for you. They suck ass.
And the Bears,
God,
the Cubs, the White Sox, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, the Sky.
bad people in charge.
Yep. Pretty much.
Then at one point in time, Chicago was a sports town.
Yep.
What happened to that spirit?
It fell through the cracks. And the Bears will never be a competing team again.
Pretty much.
See, at least with Shane, he has the Celtics.
Yeah, I got something.
Until the Patriots start coming back alive.
Which they won't. They got mossed by George Kittle.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm afraid New England going to be the surprising team of the NFL season.
Yeah,
I'm afraid of that.
Well, I mean, we got Mike Vrabel back as a head coach now, so I mean
that's my problem. Because that means y'all gonna be a tough team.
Yeah.
Let me answer this question. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
You know,
what is this Playmaker doing in our house?
Oh shit.
Well, one is Tuesday, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, another appearance by Father O'Cochran.
Who is this Playmaker? What is he? A fan of the Los Angeles Rams?
From
what I've read on this bio, he's been a fan of the Rams since Kurt Warner and the greatest team on turf. No, I said that wrong. Why did you hand me the wrong sheet? Oh, this is the sheet. The greatest show on turf. Isaac Bruce. Who's that other guy? Torrey Holt. Orlando Pace.
Marshall Falk.
And who was leading them? Oh, yeah, Kurt Warner. Why are you going to have a former Penn State running back as your quarterback? He went to Northern Iowa, you fool. Wrong Kurt Warner. Oh, yeah, that is that. Sorry. The Kurt Warner who became the first to throw for 400 yards in the Super Bowl. Yeah, before Tom Brady even did the thing. Okay.
And yet again, the Rams fell to us in their appearance.
That one came in the Superdome.
Don't remind me.
The Los Angeles Rams. Formerly the Cleveland Rams and the St. Louis Rams, the same Rams that lost to the foot of Adam Vinatieri.
Don't remind me.
The
I was in that darn city about 3 months ago.
The same Los Angeles Rams that had the crazy Monday night game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I prefer the Kansas City Chiefs one, but you can go with Tampa Bay too.
By the way, Cole, it ain't Schwarzenegger. It's Father O'Cochran.
I prefer the Monday night game against the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the most craziest Monday night game ever played.
Oh, that one. In the Los Angeles Coliseum where 105 points were scored.
Yes, that one.
More points scored than the Cleveland Cavaliers could ever do.
So why is Shane over there dying?
I don't know. I said something to him yesterday and he called me an asshole.
Well, you were for that one.
I didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah, well, still.
You shouldn't have opened your mouth to say anything about Bones.
You were digging up the bones in the closet dealing with the failures of the sports of our past, man.
It's not my fault Tony Graffinino had a skirt on.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, Shane, you walked into that one.
It's also not my fault Buckner botched that ground ball in 86, but come on now.
Oh, Graffinino's error was worse.
You're not wrong.
Because Graffinino's error actually led to the 3-run homer. Who hit that 3-run homer? You're the Chicago guy. You know who that is. That would be Tadahito Iguchi. Yeah, Tadahito Iguchi. Tadahito Iguchi. The best second baseman that happened in Chicago than any that Boston had since Jerry Remy.
The fact that Snowman said that name gave me a headache.
You're going to discount Dustin Pedroia?
Who the hell is Dustin Pedroia?
He was one of the best second basemen Boston ever had.
Nah, that was Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ellsbury was in the outfield.
Ellsbury was at second base.
I take Pedroia over Ellsbury.
Mind your sports. But we're talking about the Rams here. The same Los Angeles Rams that had one of the best receivers in the game by the name. But hold on a second. Hey, who's the Rams receiver that holds the all-time record? Willie Flipper Anderson. Yes, Willie Flipper Anderson. 336 yards. He had more yards in a game than the Patriots had in a game as a combined team for 2 years.
Ow.
Certainly, anytime you bring up the Patriots, that's not a good thing for the Rams.
Ow.
Well, Willie Flipper Anderson for the Los Angeles Rams had more yards in a game by himself than the Dallas Cowboys had in 4 games last year. Combined.
Oh! Oh!
And he did it on 15 receptions. More the receptions than Des Bryant could ever put up in a game ever. And he had the nerve to wear number 88. What the hell is wrong with that picture?
Man, everyone's catching strays on this one. Bruh.
Too bad Victor's in the office today.
Oh, we're going to hear about it next week, I'm sure.
Get to the chopper, Tony Graffinino. It's not my fault Tony Graffanino would have scored on a ground ball. There should have been a double play.
Are we done digging up that grave?
Haven't begun digging up that grave.
Crying out loud.
The Los Angeles.
We have a running back.
The Los Angeles Rams, the NFC defending West champions, that have a defense. Let me think of it. Man, will you get out the way? You let me in here. Let's see. The Los Angeles Rams, the team that has a defense stronger than Jalal Jack Jones's drink.
Wow. Wow.
And that's better than all the drinks they can serve in AT&T Stadium. Believe me, I tried them all, and I didn't walk out drunk. That should tell you something.
So you be drinking anyway?
I love drinking.
That explains a whole lot of what's going on today.
Tell that to your teams. Save the Celtics. Got a person in here that's a fan of the Boston Bruins, the biggest choke artist in the NHL.
Oh yeah, I do need to thank you for that, Shane. Because thanks to y'all, that's not Tampa Bay Lightning won another Stanley Cup.
Oh, don't remind me.
Oh, that's not the one you need to thank him for. Because old snowman who went to get himself a drink is so thankful still of Tuukka Rask, who had a hole in his glove for 17 seconds and wore a skirt shorter than Tony Graffanino's on a ground ball.
Seriously, are we done with these bones in the Boston closet?
I told you no one wants to hear about your sex life. Now quit saying the word bones.
You asshole! I think we're done here. Again with that. Again.
No, Cole O'Cochran ain't done with skirts, just like Gerald. Hell, for that matter, just like Dak Prescott. Oh, wait, he doesn't like skirts.
Hey, Cole, that replacement you talking about, he's wearing a Longhorns jersey this season. If you catch my drift.
Oh my God, today. Twice now. Twice.
What happened?
Shane walked himself into a trap.
I just went to get something to drink, and all of a sudden, Shane is shouting the word asshole again.
I swear, there's going to come a point.
Hold on a minute. Yes, honey. Hold on.
There's going to come a point where where O'Shaughnessy is going to be coming in, and he's going to have words with O'Cochran.
Well, O'Shaughnessy talks too damn much anyway.
Oh,
much like the Boston Bruins press.
Not my fault. This is one of the hardest markets to play in.
David Ortiz didn't think so. He played in it quite well.
Well, yeah.
Like Zdeno Chara or Tuukka Rask.
Well, that's because Zdeno and Tuukka are finicky.
Finicky. I told you to quit talking about your sex life in here. No one wants to hear about that.
God damn it!
Oh, there's a question. Do the Dodgers have way too much money? Depends on how you look at it. Considering the fact they got all the free agents that they got.
Your question should the MLB have a salary cap?
MLB and salary cap? That should
be the question.
That should go together like Marshall Faulk and Flipper Anderson. Unfortunately, it won't.
I hate it here sometimes.
That is blasphemous. You say your
if MLB has a salary cap, I can't tell.
Somebody said the word hate. That is blasphemous. You say your Hail Marys right now and apologize.
I don't need to say no damn Hail Mary for that one.
No, it's not softer than Roseanne's body. It's softer than LeBron James' basketball game.
Whew.
Man, will you get out of... Okay. What's up, y'all? Why is Playmaker leaning to his left and shaking his head?
O'Shaughnessy and O'Cochran are going to go rounds at some point.
Yeah. They're going to go rounds, all right. Jack Daniels, a little bit more liquor, some tequila. Yeah, all that.
No.
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 Why no?
Nope. Jeez. That man called LeBron James soft. Wow.
Oh, dang it. More alarms. Now my whistle's blowing on my tea kettle. Hold on.
This doesn't end, does it?
BGS says LBJ is not soft. He's old. Well, he's old and soft like Wet Shaman. He's softer than Zdeno Chara against Patrick Kane in Game 6.
Cole, you talk to Snowman about that, okay?
People are not going to be subjected to 2 leprechauns. We're going to subject them to us.
Who the hell's calling O'Shaughnessy a leprechaun?
Who do you think is calling you a leprechaun, you leprechaun?
I'm not the leprechaun.
You look like a leprechaun. A leprechaun that loves talking about bones and throwing all the bones out of the closet.
What's Nasby digging up graveyards?
No, he doesn't like the graveyards. He can't do anything in the graveyards anyway, especially with the bones. I better stop. I better stop. I better stop. I better stop.
Wow. That's it, man. Game over. Game over.
Well, Shane, I think I did your own grade for you.
That did not just happen.
Oh, where's that outro when we need it?
Hold on a minute. Are you okay, Shane? You look like
hell no.
Why hell no? You look like you've been hit with a lot of strays. Why is that?
I feel like I got.
He was getting hit with a lot of straight, but the last one never goddamn straight. That was a straight on shotgun.
Here. I got mafia'd.
I accidentally made Shane's graveyard, but not even trying.
You know you did that on purpose.
No, I did not expect that response.
Hold on. O'Cochran versus O'Shaughnessy versus the Right Reverend Deacon with the master teacher as the referee.
Oh no.
This needs to happen.
No, it does not.
I believe Corey Johnson said it best. This needs to happen. O'Cochran, which is me, versus O'Shaughnessy.
You is not Cole Johnson. I don't need that.
O'Cochran versus O'Shaughnessy versus the Right Reverend Deacon Bishop Jenkins. This needs to happen. It needs to happen soon. It needs to happen soon. We get the BGS Ibmore as the special guest referee, and we get the Playmaker as the play-by-play caller. That needs to happen.
No, you have the Playmaker under a rock during that time.
It needs to happen. This triple threat needs to happen. with BGS and
I'm
more.
actually tired of triple threats and fatal four. I'm gonna say all of it.
Yeah, there's been enough of that going around in the ring these days.
I told you to quit talking about your sex life with the triple threats. No one wants to hear that anymore. This is a family show.
This is actually supposed to be a sports show, not a family show.
Why do you look so incredulous? Talking to the leprechaun on the left here with no microphone.
Oh Lord! Now Kobe Johnson is joining in on the phone. Just great.
What the hell is this? The Right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop, Pastor
Pastor
Deacon.
Pope.
Will you come in here and read this? I can't read all of it. All right. Yeah, this. The Right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop, Pastor Deacon Pope Winston Aloysius Jenkins. That good? Okay. Yeah, I needed him to read that. Will the Dodgers' reign of terror over the MLB continue? Long as they keep hinting, yeah. But I don't know. If they can take care of the San Francisco Giants, who are going to overtake the Padres, then maybe. We don't know. Scoop says, will Ohio State repeat? No, they won't. There's a few teams that are waiting for them.
We'll talk about that next week.
But okay, I must go.
Thank God.
I will see you all later.
Thank
Go
God.
and be well. On that note, I better push this button.
And now it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. Astros and Phillies tonight from Houston. So long, everybody. And let's say it right. Congratulations to the Seattle Supersonics on their first title since 1979. See ya.
3 times.